Okay, welcome everybody to Touch Base Tuesday. I see so many new faces and I'm so excited. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth Guyver. I am one of your uplines and you are a part of the most amazing team in Plexus. So I want to welcome you all tonight and we have so much to share. Maria, Jen, and I are each going to share about some different things. And I hope that you take away lots of good stuff. You are more energized than ever. You're inspired. You're ready to step out of your comfort zone. If you're new, you learn some things that are going to help you in your business because that's what we're here for. No matter what level you are in your business, we want to help you be successful. So we've just, like I said, we keep coming up with more and more, and we decided we're just going to put it all in this week. And it's recorded. So if you don't understand something, get something written down or whatever, this will be posted for you to go back and watch again. And then, as always, reach out to your upline if something isn't clear or you need help. That's what we're here for. So first things first, before I forget, today on Erin's page, she is having this month on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time. She's having different product gurus in Plexus hop on and do a Facebook Live. Today was Rachel Neagle. She knows her stuff. So if you didn't get a chance to see it live, it is on Erin's Tickled Pink page. If you are not on that page, ask your upline to add you. She is our diamond upline. She posts lots of great things, does amazing trainings for us. So you really want to be on that page. But Rachel Nagel is a product guru. And I know that part of people struggle with sharing is they don't feel like they know about the products. And believe me, you don't have to know it all. But the more you do know over time, the bigger your belief's going to get. So I encourage you to watch that and save. Well, I don't know if we can save it. I don't know if we can save Facebook Lives. But anyway, it's on her page. I encourage you to watch it. So now I'm going to turn it over to Maria, who's going to kick things off. And then we're going to go from there. So Maria, unmute yourself and take it away, girlfriend.
Fantastic. Thank you, Elizabeth. My name is Maria, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador. And I want to share with you a new ambassador boot camp. And this is being hosted by our Diamond upline, Erin Parker Zimmerman. So she shared it on her team page and we've shared it on ours. We've added some of you already. So super important. It is next Monday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. So if you're going to add anyone, if you're new yourself, if you are a leader and you have new members that have joined your team, super important that you invite them and to remind them that they have to accept your invite. So they have to say that, yes, they are going. Because that's the only way that they will be able to participate and be in the post. It's not a live, it's not a Zoom call like it is here, it's actual Facebook posts. And the only way that they will see it is if they actually click, they are going. If they don't accept that, they won't see any of it. And just sometimes it gets lost. So it is called New Ambassador Bootcamp, and we've posted screenshots on the team pages. And how to find it. This can be tricky because it's not a Facebook group. It's not a group page. It's not a, you have to go into your cell phone if you have a cell phone and go to your Facebook homepage and then click on events and then go down to the date of the event. And then that's where you'll find it if you want to add more people. You can also search it by name, but for me, it's easier to just go to events, go to October 16th, and you'll find it right there. So super important that you invite your team member, your team leaders, your new ambassadors, even yourself if you just want to get plugged in and it's always great from us to learn from another leader as well. So that's, again, make sure that they click that they are attending so that they get to see the posts. Otherwise, they won't see it. Second that we want to share with you is the planner. How many of you guys have seen the planner? Okay, if you haven't yet, I'm going to share the screen and show you. This is an email that came. It was in our email. And this is such a cool planner. And I'm so excited that they're giving these incentives. It's a 2018 custom planner. And the way to earn it, as you can see here, is that you have to personally sponsor 2 ambassadors with a welcome pack. Okay. Now, if you get the convenience order, there's another perk. You get the planner and the pen. Okay, you get this additional pen if your new personally sponsored ambassadors come with a welcome pack and a convenience order. We'll talk a little bit about what a convenience order is. And then also add 2 sponsored or 2 preferred customers with at least 75 PV. So this is such a good incentive that Plexus has given us. This is normally, you know, as if you're ambassador and working your business, we typically do this, but how cool is it that they get to share this with us and, you know, just for incentivizing. And these planners are really nice. They did something similar last year, but this planner is a lot nicer. So if you want to get the pen with this, you have to have your own personal convenience order on, and that is a qualified one with 100 PV or higher. We'll talk a little bit about this. But this planner is unlike any other planner. It talks about your goals, and you know that goals are super important with us in our personal lives, but also in our Plexus business. It helps you plan your business. Very effective. So take advantage of the layouts of the weeks. It helps you keep track. So these little things here, it asks about your goals, your new ambassadors, your new customers, and if you met your goal for the week. Super vibrant colors. Look at these colors. And they have really cool motivation quotes on each page or each monthly page. And then there's some cool stuff that comes in the back too. It's got Post-it notes, little stickers, little dividers. It's super lightweight. This is the cover of it. And we are the health and happiness company. So look at that. Does that just scream health and happiness all over? You betcha. So if you put that in your purse and your backpack or something and you take that out, like, wow, I like your planner. Where did you get that? And let me tell you, some people buy these. I don't know, it's possibly a similar brand, and they are an arm and a leg. Like, I would not spend that kind of money on a planner, but yet they're giving it to us here. And keep note that this does not go through the 31st of October. It goes through the 27th. So it's a Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're on the Pacific side, it's 3 p.m. Okay, so let me get out of here. Okay, unshare. Now you guys don't want to see the rest of my stuff here. So let me see thumbs up and hands up of who's going to earn that planner, because I sure am. I am. The one I used last year, I'm using it every single day, and I love it that they are keeping us organized and motivated to do what we do, what we love to do. Sharing is caring, right? So, okay, good to see that. Good. Okay, so now this leads to ask what are convenience orders, okay? Super important. Now this wording will change starting here shortly to a subscription. How many of you have Netflix, have Blue Apron, have FabFitFunBox? You know, all these things, Ipsy is one. All these things that come on a regular basis. It's just a subscription, right? Your favorite magazine. Just like that is what a convenience order is. And it's super convenient that you don't have to remember to go in and place your orders every single month. Because sometimes I may forget. You know, I may just, like, sometimes I forget to pay the power bill. You know, sometimes I forget to run to the post office. Sometimes I forget to do stuff on a timely manner because life is crazy, right? We're moms, we're busy, we're working, whatever it is, we're busy. We just forget. We don't want you to forget your products, because if you forget and you have to reset yourself all over again, and nobody wants to go again to square one and having a reset, or having those, you know, feeling yucky, not sleeping well through the night, not getting those headaches, you know, those things, those cravings. No one wants to go back to that. So having a set convenience order will set you up for success. And as you are bringing in your friends as ambassadors, meaning wholesale, we want to set them up for success, right? Paying that $34.95 is an investment. And we invest in many things. Think about something that you already have. For example, the iPhone. The iPhone's coming out, okay? And people are spending a lot of money for these iPhones. Now think about this. If my mom was to get an iPhone and she paid $800 for that iPhone, I don't think she'd use it all. First of all, because I don't think she'd understand how to use it. So would it be worth it for her to get an iPhone? Probably not, because I think she would just use it for phone calls. I don't think she would use the texting. She wouldn't use the camera. She wouldn't know how to download apps. So that's like just buying Slim alone, right? You're just getting Slim, and you're not getting all the benefits that come as you add more products to Slim, like with your membership, adding 2 more products. So for her to buy a new iPhone, she's not going to get that investment. Think about this now, turn it around as you have a new friend join you with a membership, and they have that they pay that $34.95. We want that to be an investment, a value. So if they just get the Slim by itself or one new product, they're not getting the whole value of that investment that they've already put forward. So we want them to at least have Slim and 2 other products. Typically our number 1 seller is the Triplex combo, the ProBio and the BioCleanse. That sets them up for success. Having that order set on is success because it's coming to them every month. Now we do have 2 options to keep it: conditional or unconditional. My advice is just keep it on and then set it to a date where you're comfortable that it will take out of your account. And if not, you can leave it to conditional. And if you have a customer prior to that, then it will not ship. So it depends on what your needs are and if you're good about going in and ordering. But my advice is to keep it on. You don't want to run out of product. And as you have new friends joining you, talk to them about what their goals are. Explain to them that these products are natural, and natural takes time. As we take anything over the counter that's synthetic, for example, Advil, Tylenol, it's going to work right away. It's synthetic. Your body will just, suck it in and do its job. But when you have natural products, natural takes time. Think about how many of you use essential oils? How many of you use teas? You don't get that immediate thing until you start using essential oils for a longer period of time. Same thing with your products. It takes time to build that immunity and for them to build up in your system so that you can see the best results. Plexus is not a quick fix. Super important to remember that. And I struggled with that at first myself because we all start out as skeptics, but super important to understand what your goal is, how these products can help you there. You didn't gain 7 pounds within 7 days. You didn't get unhealthy within 7 days. You didn't get an unhealthy gut in 7 days. So don't expect results to happen within that short period of time. It takes time. Consistency is super important. If you don't take your products on a regular basis, they're probably not going to work. If you take your products on a regular basis, like every day, just like we brush our teeth, we have pearly whites, no cavities, right? Same thing with your products. You're going to have results as you take it. So understand that there is a commitment and value when somebody joins you with the $34.95. That you show the value and that you want them to commit to these products, that it is a 60 to 90 day at least in order for us to see changes in our body, for us to see something happen. Granted, we'll probably see that we sleep better, that cravings are going away. We'll see little minimal things, but is that enough to stay on these products? Sometimes, we want more and we forget about how we felt when we first joined Plexus, or how we were prior to Plexus, I should say. Like, I don't remember not sleeping through the night. And is it worth going back to sleepless nights? No, I need my sleep. So, show the value. It is an investment compared to something that they already have that they're using, like a gym membership, an iPhone, a subscription that they're not regularly using, of such. Now, think about also if you have a customer. Now, this question, a spouse. This question comes up. Can I sign up my spouse? Can I sign up my spouse? Now, here is something to think about. You, as a wholesale ambassador, can get your products at a discounted rate. So if you have your triplex, anything above your triplex, you're earning 15% back. So and if you order or you have a 500 PV, then you earn 25% of that back. So my advice is to do the math and see where you save yourself most. We were saving ourselves most by myself ordering his products because I was getting 25% of that back. So the way I look at it is a triplex is $114. Subtract 25% of that. It's a lot cheaper than paying retail, than paying preferred customer, than paying another account on that. Because then if I would to sign him up, I would have to pay taxes on that and shipping on top of that. And no 15% off and no 25% off. So if you do already have a spouse signed up, my advice, and if you already have a spouse signed up, my advice is to keep him on the products. They're already an ambassador, keep them on that. If they can't, is find them a customer so that they get that 100 PV met and that you get paid on that person on your team. If you have not signed up your spouse, talk it over with your upline. Super, super, super important. and do the math. Is it worth it? Is it not? Am I going to order 100 PV on him every single month? If the answer is no, if the answer is just for this 1 month because, I got to hit a goal, then that's probably not the best choice. The best choice is to wait until you go gold and that you have a commitment that you will order on him every single month. We do have a challenge right now with 100 PV convenience orders. For every new person that you add to your team with a ambassadorship or membership, everyone that you get that qualifies with a welcome pack and a convenience order, and that means 100 PV or higher, screenshot that and post it on the big page, Team Health and Wealth page, because for every entry that you have, that you enter, that's an entry to win $100 cash. But just keep in mind that you have to have that screenshot posted on that thread and you'll find it. It's these cute little goblin ghosts and it says enter to win $100. That's where you want to enter that. So we just need to meet that 75% of our new ambassadors that come in have that convenience order rate. And we have that right now. So we're doing so good. So go team, go. Now I'm going to pass it over to Elizabeth. Thank you.
Great job, Maria. And again, if you are new and anything we share is like, whew, I don't understand, get with your upline, because we want you to understand all of the best practices and ways to work your business smarter, not harder. I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about something that I see that tends to separate people who have great success with their Plexus business and those who struggle. I'm talking about people trying to work the business, people who have great success versus people who tend to struggle. And there's one thing that I see quite often. And I know some of you are thinking, oh God, she's going to say consistency, because we talk about consistency being so important. But honestly, guys, that's not it. What I see is engagement. And engagement covers a number of things. Guys, when I'm talking about engagement, the ones having success are more engaged than the ones who struggle. And what I'm saying when I say engagement is a number of ways. Engaging means posting daily. Posting Plexus posts, smart Plexus posts, not vomiting sales graphics. And personal posts. You don't want your newsfeed to be all Plexus, but posting consistently, posting daily. That's engaging with your Facebook audience. Checking the team page is a form of engagement. You know what's going on. And when you know what's going on, you know what opportunities there are for participation, for learning, for growing, and of course, that's going to help you be successful. Not only checking the team page, but commenting and engaging on the team page. If there's something on there and we're asking, or whoever's page it is asking for involvement, we really want to see participation, because that lets whoever's leading that page know where maybe we need to do some more training, where you are struggling maybe, or what you're learning from whatever we're posting. If we don't get any feedback, it's hard for us to know, is this what they need? Is this valuable? Is this helping them? Also, if you are a leader and you have a team, your team will look to what you're doing. So if you're engaging in the team page and participating, that's going to show the importance to them, and it's going to duplicate down. So it's just kind of like keeping in communication so that we all are getting the most out of the trainings, the things we post, and just staying connected. So that's another way to be engaged. Also, participating in threads and three-way messages with your potentials. Getting your potential with you and your upline in a thread is a way to be engaged, a way to engage that new person or new ambassador to see what they're a part of, to help them get a little bit more. A lot of times, our friends and family need third-party validation before they see the vision, before they decide they want to try these products. A lot of times, they're not going to believe us. They're too close to us. They need somebody else. So get on a thread or a three-way call or a coffee date with your upline. That will really help. Hold on a second. Staying in communication with your upline and your downline. That way, your upline knows how to help you, and your downline knows that you're there for them to help them. Engaging in your upline and downline. Showing up to events, either in person or online. Huge way to be engaged. We always say, those who show up, go up. It's so true. People don't know what they're missing until they get on these events. They just think it's about taking their products and they're off by themselves. But guys, we know the success rate skyrockets when they're a part of a community of support. Reaching goals is hard. It makes it so much easier when you don't feel like you're doing it alone. So you can engage and participate and get your ambassadors doing the same, and model that. We can't just say you need to attend these trainings. You should participate in this. They need to see you doing it as well. And I mean, I'm speaking to myself too. When Erin has things, I try every possible way to be on it because I need to lead by example. Let's see here. Okay, those are all different ways to be engaged. Now, why is it important? Well, a lot of us can kind of figure out some of the reasons why it's important, but I'm going to go over a few things. It builds community, guys. Like I said earlier, you feel when you're a part of something, you're more likely to succeed. You're less likely to give up. You're more likely to ask for help if you know who you're doing this with. You don't feel isolated and alone. It creates momentum. Guys, when we're participating, going back and forth and cheering each other on and, giving shout outs to the successes of our downline, guys, that lifts you up. And it just makes you want to do more and makes you feel more confident and makes you want to take another step out of your comfort zone. So give those shout outs to your team members. And guys, also support your sidelines. Support your upline, support your downlines, whoever, it doesn't matter. But participate and lift up. I promise it's going to come back and bless you too. And it doesn't take long. Let's all be there for each other to support each other. It keeps you plugged in. Simple. It keeps you plugged in. It speaks volume to your ambassadors. Like I said earlier, if we want our team to do the right things, we need to show them that we are also committed to doing what it takes to be successful. It also lets your upline know how they can help you, where you might need some more training, having that open line of communication going. They don't post on their team page just to have something to post. They want to know that it's valuable and helpful to you. It really helps gauge what kind of posts are shared, what information, what training we need. Like Erin asked, she sent out that thing saying, let me know what kind of training you want for October. She took that feedback and made October amazing. If we wouldn't have responded and participated and told her, she would have had no clue. She would have been flying by the seat of her pants, and it wouldn't be as amazing as it is. Product knowledge is what October's about, and we're ending with 2 strong VIP events. She wouldn't have known that's what we wanted unless we participated and gave her some feedback. Very important. And also, staying engaged keeps you on track for your goals. If your upline doesn't know what your goals are, they can't help you stay accountable. If you're silent and you're afraid to speak out your goals, then you need to work with your upline and building your belief. But speak it, share it, let us hold you accountable. And guys, it's not a bad thing. We all need that because it's so easy if nobody knows your goals to shrink back and say, well, maybe next month, because nobody knows. Don't do that, guys. Even if you don't hit your goal, just think how much closer you are because you've got a team that is there to support you because they know what your goal is. Don't shy away from being engaged. Guys, we are a loving, supportive community who wants nothing but the best for you, but we got to know. We got to know how we can help and support you. So anyway, that's what I'm going to share tonight. Engagement. That is the key word. Try to, in whatever area you feel like you're not as engaged, this month, make it a goal to start participating more in whatever area I just shared it that you aren't quite, doing yet, or maybe you just didn't realize. Make it your goal to change one thing. I am doing the same thing. I am making sure I'm to every event this month that Erin's got on the calendar, unless I'm at work, because they don't let me stop teaching to hop on a Zoom. But that's my goal too. So you guys can do this. You're surrounded with support. It's important. I wouldn't even bring this up if it wasn't. But some people ask me, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure why I'm not reaching my goals. Look at your engagement and see if that is something that you could step up and change your business. So now I'm going to turn it over to Jen for a few minutes. She's got some great things to share.
Hey guys, thanks Elizabeth. Okay, so Jen Weatherman, Emerald Ambassador. I know we're kind of running late, so I'm going to talk super fast, like always. And just to tell you guys a little bit about what's coming up in the next few months. We've got holiday season, right? Okay, holiday season, bing, bing, bing. That's our busy season in this business because we've got people who don't want to go around the food, and we've got products that will help them. So before I even talk about how to engage with these people, like Elizabeth was talking about engaging on team pages, we need to engage with our network, and it all starts in sharing. But when do we share? How do we reach these people to get them on board in the holiday season? That is now. What we do now and share now and start to tell people about is what's going to start getting them to watch us. It's what's going to start getting them to engage on our post on Facebook, being intentional about how we share how it's working for us, things like that. I mean, if we want to, whoops, I'm sorry, I got to pop up here. If we want to reach someone in particular that we personally know about, let's say insomnia, we're not going to be posting something that's about weight loss. We want to be intentional in how we reach out and post and share, and even in person, okay? And that's just a small part of action, but what we do now is what's going to build up those seeds that we plant where they're going to grow. So basically then, some of you guys are new. Some of you may not have even made your first Facebook post. I mean, we always say Facebook is kind of like that first big step because it's smart. It's social media and it's free. And so we can reach so many people in our network if we're connected through Facebook by just starting and stepping out and saying, hey guys, guess what I'm doing? I joined Plexus as an ambassador. Why? Because I want A, B, or C to happen. And it's always something that we wanted to take them on the journey with us rather than say, okay, guys, I'm selling Plexus now. Okay. If we say we're selling Plexus, they're going to be like, unfollow. But if we say, guys, guess what I'm doing? I want to feel better. I feel this way, and I don't want to feel that way anymore. And so I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for my health, for my future. And there's different ways to approach it, but I'm telling you guys, if you take them on a personal journey, and it's all in our unique way. We all have personalities, and we all have different ways to post and share things. We don't always want to copy and paste everything. We want to take our people, our network, on the journey with us personally. And so really start to think about, and I mean, I have a hard time with this, honestly. I just feel like I'm not very creative in a lot of ways. So I have to intentionally think, okay, today I really want to reach that girl I met at the gym, and she is, bodybuilder. And I actually had this happen today. So I went and found something with an athlete, and I posted about him. But I knew that she's actually already doing another company. So I knew that posting something about him would engage her. And that's the same thing we need to start doing now for the holidays. So start to think about what stresses you out about the holidays. Maybe it's the financial side. Maybe it's not even the health part, because some people will want to join your team because they don't have Christmas money, and they're going to need to supplement that holiday season because they have a lot of people to buy Christmas for. And that's kind of a sad thing. You know, Christmas is supposed to be such a fun, giving, joyful time, but for most people, it's so stressful. But just think about what stresses you out about the holidays, and I guarantee you your network's going to be feeling it too. So how is Plexus going to help you? And maybe it hasn't yet. Maybe you're just starting, but how are you anticipating it to help you and take them on the journey with you? Because guess what? That person may need the exact same thing as you, and they'll identify, and they'll also respect that you're taking them on the journey rather than saying, you know, do you feel like you have, you know, low energy? Then you need Plexus. I mean, that's like a commercial, dude. You guys, sorry, Elizabeth. I just see her little head bobbing, laughing. You guys just really seriously need to think, this is my network. I'm not selling to these people. I am helping these people. Sharing is caring, you guys. And I know Elizabeth's got a little something to share with you guys next, briefly, but I just want to let you know, I mean, I wrote a few things down. That this is a super, super important season. Don't let this time pass you. Really start to think about your network and think and turn it around on yourself and go, man, what stresses me out? I think I need to make a post about that because I know some people are feeling that. Pay attention to your network. What are they struggling with? Start making some posts about that. If it's insomnia, then maybe you don't struggle with that. And I don't mean you have to lie, but you can say something about, you know, I remember feeling A, and now I feel B because my blood sugars are balanced. Did you know how balancing your blood sugars with Slim will actually help you sleep better? I mean, do a little research if you don't know. It does. And also, of course, gut health plays a huge role. But what I had written down, because I don't ever look at my notes, is that we want to post about what we love about Plexus. Maybe it's your favorite product. Maybe it's how you were feeling and how you are feeling. Definitely that you're an ambassador, not just that you're taking the products, because we want them to know they can come to you and purchase from your own site. And then also about the business, okay? You may not be making any money yet, but the business is a huge opportunity. Never, never shy away from it because seriously, we've got the best comp plan out there. I mean, hands down. Hands down. So the other thing that I really want to talk about is when you're posting on Facebook, you want to be attracting your people, right? You don't want to be scaring them away like, ugh, why is she saying that she's feeling good here, but over there, then she's griping over here about her family or about something. Or maybe you're posting a bunch of desserts all the time, but you're posting that you're healthy. Okay, you got to start thinking, I got to be Plexus. I can't just be Negative Nelly anymore. I can't be, you know, the food channel network on my Facebook anymore because that's not what life is with Plexus. Plexus is focused on health and on being positive and happy and healthy, right? The health and happiness company. So we got to become our brand a little bit. And if you're not already that way, you got to start becoming that way. Become another person. You know, it's like that movie. Anyway, so I just want to think, political post? No. Don't even go there. No political post, y'all. If you struggle with like not having anything to say that's positive, post a scripture. Guys, people need Jesus. They need the Bible. They need to be fed positivity. Post uplifting things, graphics, motivation, inspirational things. But that's just a way that I just want you to start planting seeds because you know what? I pay closer attention to people in my network like that. If I see others that are posting that, I tune in to those people. It attracts me to those people. And so if you want people to start noticing your post, start attracting them. Not just Plexus, sprinkle Plexus in. Post your family, post everything, but be positive, okay? We got to be the person that we would be attracted to. And I wouldn't be attracted to somebody who's, gripey, or whatever. So let's do that now. And when I'm just pretty much breaking it down just to that little part about posting, but it goes all across the board. It goes across our IPA. When we reach out to people, we're building relationships because we are the relationship business. We're not about selling and then be like, see ya, enjoy your slam, next. No, that's not Plexus. We're about helping them feel better. And it's a connection forever. As long as they're on their products, they're with us. I mean, we're their health coach. So anyway, guys, I don't know where I'm taking this. I just kind of go with it. But I did want to give a shout out to Christy McDade. I don't know if she's on here. She created an amazing IPA sheet. If you don't know what IPA is, it's called Income Producing Activities. And if you're a newer ambassador, that is basically our daily ins and outs of what we do that brings income. So it's not just scrolling on Facebook all day long, but it's being intentional on Facebook, and it's saying happy birthday to people, and it's connecting and relationship building, and that's part of IPA. But what Christy did was she created a sheet, and it's on the team page. Can't remember if she uploaded or if Elizabeth did. I think she did. But it's really, really awesome. You guys should check it out. It gives you specific things, and you may not even know what all they are if you're a newer ambassador. But I'm just going to give you a couple. So daily IPA, reach out to people about Plexus. Well, we're not cold messaging. We ain't the cold messaging kind of people because we don't want to be salesy, right? I don't want to be salesy. So when you reach out, it's got to be because they initially kind of, I think, showed interest. They liked to post. They commented. You've already engaged with them. That's what that means, in my opinion, unless you are bold enough to say, I noticed you said you didn't sleep well. That's a way to reach out. I noticed you didn't sleep well in your post. And I just wanted to say, I've got a lot of friends who have feel better and have found that Plexus has helped. Have you ever heard of it? That's a way to reach out. But just to cold message, that's not really what we're all about. Okay, so reaching out to people, expanding your network. We're always doing that. I mean, we are networkers. I mean, I don't know if there are any men on this call, Clyde or anybody's on, but women for sure are networkers. I mean, we're constantly adding friends and sharing exciting things with each other. And this is exciting. It's life-changing, and it is life-changing. So we got to share it. Posting, kind of already talked about that. And then building relationships, talking about that. I mean, just connecting, okay? And growing ourselves, self-development, reading, growing spiritually. All of that stuff is included in I'm just looking at my phone, sorry, in that little thing that Christy made. And so Christy, whoop, whoop, I love it. Thank you. And if you have it in document form, that would be even better because then we can print it, because the little thingy is kind of blurry and I couldn't even read them because my eyes bad. But that's really all I wanted to say. If you want to grow your business this season and at the end of this year and really see some tremendous momentum on your team and within your team and your business yourself, start now, because what you do in October is going to start to bubble up, and it's going to keep growing and growing, and it's going to carry over into the spring. So that's it. That's what I wanted to share, guys. That's it. Elizabeth.
Thank you so much. So good. Thank you for those reminders and those great tips. And yes, Christy, that sheet is incredible. Okay, guys, we're going to kind of switch gears here. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, my heart is pounding. I've just had a week of lots of people sharing their testimony about what Plexus has done for them. And I think we all ought to kind of take a moment and think about, we all had our reasons for starting Plexus. Mine was to lose some weight. Never in my wildest dreams did I know me deciding to join Plexus to lose some weight has affected and changed so many lives. And I'm not saying me personally, but I want us to take a minute to think. We all had our reasons for starting Plexus, but it's so much bigger than that. And this week it has really, I hear testimonies a lot, but for some reason, God has been like bringing people out of the woodwork. I've been seeing testimonies of people that if our team did not share with, the struggles they would still have is heartbreaking. And I want to share with you a story about a little boy. He's not associated. They're not associated with our team. But I just want to put this in perspective for you. I'm going to tell you this little boy's testimony. And Plexus has not helped him yet. But I truly believe we're going to hear great things in the near future for this little boy. And in no way, I'm going to preface this, do we post about helping children with Plexus unless it's the X Factor chewables. It's not compliant. But if somebody reaches out to you and their child has some struggles in a health issue, you can't hardly not try to help them, guys. You can say, this is, my children take this, this, and this. I really believe this could help, but check with your pediatrician. So I'm just prefacing that. We're not going to start gearing our post to children because it's not compliant. But we know these products are pure, safe, and beneficial for just about anybody. But I want to start off with this story, and then I want to talk to you about something. Another sideline sister named Jennifer posted this on a thread that I'm on. She said, y'all, I'm going to try to read it without crying because I had literally pull over yesterday when I heard this story. Okay, hold on. I just got off the phone with a woman, previously a pharmacy tech, who has 2 young children, and the youngest is 7. The 7-year-old has severe eczema, allergies, and was recently diagnosed with filigran mutation. I'm still crying after hearing her story. The child cannot go outside to play. He cannot use any kind of soap. So he has to take water baths 4 days a week and bleach baths 3 times a week. She has to give him OxyContin in order to tolerate the bleach baths because it's so painful. Sorry, guys, I'm shaking and I'm having a hard time reading. Hold on. They're necessary to avoid staph infection. He's been in the hospital 4 times in the last several months. His skin and allergies are so severe, he can't go to school. She has to homeschool him. He's on 2 antidepressants and a bunch of allergy medicine at adult dosage. A mutual friend suggested she call me. Of course, I told her we only have chewable vitamins that I can recommend for her child. But she and her husband have taken her child all over the country trying to find answers. Each doctor writes a new prescription that only works for a little while, ends up in a flare-up in the hospital. The parents are exhausted physically and emotionally. Their little boy is getting worse rather than better. They're willing to try anything. The ambassador was asking for help on what we would recommend. Hold on a second. I'm scrolling down through some things because she said some other things. Hold on. She said he was on steroids for 2 entire years from the ages of 4 to 6. She's lost count of how many rounds of antibiotics. And every time he's hospitalized, and he's been in the hospital every 5 weeks lately. She said she didn't know how much longer she could do this. Her little boy's name is Cecil. And then she said, here's the crazy thing. The person who connected this little mama to her, she hasn't talked to in 35 years, but because she was posting, her friend finally, after 2 years, reached out to her to try Plexus for herself. And then the same friend knows this family through her church and asked how the little boy was doing. This person never commented or liked one of Jennifer's posts. So guys, they're watching. People are watching. And this girl connected her to this family. Hold on just a second. I've got to find more. Sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting this out of order. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I want to read you this whole thing. Oh, here it is. The little boy told his mom last night that he had been reading his Bible and knew that God was going to send them something that would make him better. And after talking to that girl, she said, I've decided that Plexus may be what God has brought to our family to make my little boy better. Now, we don't know yet, but guys, is it not screaming gut health? So I want you to, first of all, be praying for Cecil and his family. But what I want to do is just take you into this picture that's in my head. If Jen Hawkins, who is our double diamond upline, if she joined Plexus for herself and never decided to share, Celeste Gwynn wouldn't know. If Celeste Gwynn decided, I lost my baby weight, I don't need to tell anybody about these products, Audrey Parker wouldn't know. Audrey Parker has a huge health testimony for herself. It's totally changed her life. But if she didn't tell people about it, Erin Zimmerman wouldn't know. Same for Erin sharing with her friend Rhonda, who shared with her friend Jennifer. And Jennifer's the one who's been posting that her friend Kim saw this post and shared with this little boy's family at church. Guys, you may be thinking, well, I don't know anybody that really needs these products. Guys, people struggle in silence. We cannot think we can't help anybody because we don't know their struggles. And just think, Jen Hawkins did not know this little boy, but look at all of the people that needed to be in place to get to that little boy's family. And if any one of them would have said, I don't have time, I don't know how to do this, I'm not a network marketer, I don't have a big network, I don't know enough, or I'm not interested, guys, this little boy wouldn't have the hope of Plexus. So something, and I'm just letting you guys inside my head, this is something I envision every once in a while and more lately because I just am so convicted in what these products can do. Because again, I started for weight loss, so minor compared to what other people are experiencing through these products. Guys, I mean, you guys might think, okay, she is so dramatic, but I'm being real here. I envision a sea of people out there hurting, hopeless, not having the answers, thinking this is as good as their life gets. Maybe they can't put food on the table. Maybe they're in constant pain and can't get out of bed. And guys, we have people like that on our team who used to be that way. And they're out there, and we're on the lifeboat, and we're all locking arms, and we're reaching in, and we're pulling people onto that lifeboat with us. Guys, if we pull you next into the lifeboat, you have two choices. You can say, thanks, guys. I love these products. I feel great. I kicked my coffee habit. Or you can lock arms with us and you can reach out to somebody you know by sharing Plexus, these products, this comp plan, and pulling somebody you know into that life raft with us. Because if you're too tired, don't have enough time, don't feel confident, don't have belief, don't want to step out of your comfort zone, I want you to look out at that sea of people that have their hands raised, looking for hope. And I'm sorry I'm emotional, but guys, this is so real. We have something to offer. And so many people need it. And a lot of times we won't know until they reach out to us, but they won't be able to reach out to us if we don't share. I'm not trying to guilt you into sharing. I'm just letting you know it's way bigger than us. It's way bigger than me losing weight. It's way bigger than somebody kicking a coffee habit. It's way bigger than any single one of us, no matter how great our testimony is. So many more people need these products. And I beg you, urge you to be that person. Don't break that chain. Don't be the last link that falls short of reaching, because you don't know. You might think, I don't know somebody's sick enough, but it's not who you know. It's who you know, who they know, who they know. And guys, nothing will convict you about this company and these products. No amount of money, nothing like having people get out of bed, get out of pain, be able to live their best life, and you had a part in that. So guys, I just had to say that. I just felt all week like God is like saying, Elizabeth, you need to tell this story to your team, because we all get in our little box of it's about us and what's it doing for me. And by staying consistent on your products, it's going to build your belief to where you'll open your mouth and share. But guys, it's about so much more. And we are so lucky to be with a company that has a great comp plan and products, but even more so that we can actually help people get their lives back. So I know I sound like I'm on this big whatever, but I did it. I was scared to death to share the story with you guys. I told Jen and Maria, I don't know if I should do this. But guys, you just have to trust sometimes, and you have to listen to that inner voice, no matter how scary it is, no matter how much you think you're making a fool out of yourself. If God puts it in your heart, it's there for a reason. And I just want you to know, and if you're new, I really want you to know you are with an amazing company with truly life-changing products. And you guys just hold your horses for November, because something special is coming. Already got it up here and I'm figuring it out. But just know you're in the right place at the right time with the right company and the most incredible life-changing products that everybody needs. So I'm done. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to me. Anyway, I love you guys. I just want you to feel the love and support of our team. Your leaders care about you. We want nothing more than to help you be successful and help you help your circle of influence, so that Plexus can just end up in everybody's, in everybody's reach. Everybody know what these products can do. So anyway, I'm going to stop recording and then we're going to turn this into our power hour time.